we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hunter on the wing. Mitchell outside. Off target with his three. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. He was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
To the middle. It's stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. Puts up a three. Reed with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Gobert. Off with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility. He does a good job finishing above the rim.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Here's DiVincenzo. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now Gobert following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
McDaniels. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And McDaniels drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Hunter. Back to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hunter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Substitution on court.
Timberwolves trail. Randall outside. Here's Shannon. Defended by Strus. Back to Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. A 3-ball. Garza pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Tries the spin move. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Shannon. Now here's Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Okoro. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Minnesota in the lead. Miller with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here is Miller. Picked by Randall. Puts up a deep 3. It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
They say it was last touched by Miller. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Right side, Garland. Pass to Allen. Now Hunter. Here's Jerome. Allen with the ball. Gobert with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
He hits the second from the line. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Jerome with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Edwards defending. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Now Mitchell. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Randle. Down low. Here's Gobert. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the strike.
For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The free throw drops for Gobert. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. Mobley misses.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Mobley up top. It's stolen by Randle. Here's DiVincenzo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Wow, when DiVincenzo sees daylight, he does not hesitate at all. Strong move there.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 6. Here's Mobley, looking to end the run. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Randle grabs the board. Timberwolves lead by 6. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Garland looking it over. To the inside. Here's Mobley. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. On an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Okoro with it. Now defended by Randle. Pocket 6. Here's Mobley. Can't hit that one. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Randle with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Garland. Nothing on the board. Pass to Okoro. Now, here's Hunter. Here's Jerome. Back to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Okoro now top of the key. No good, unable to end this run.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. They'll get you back to the action after. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Here's Randall. Pass to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Inside. Kicks it out to Garland. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Timberwolves leading by 11. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Pass to Hunter. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Knocks down the 3 ball. Randall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
They set the pick to the paint. Here's Miller. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. The 3 from Garland. Julius Randle with the rebound. Miller, that's for 2. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Timeout, timeout.
Miller's got his first points of the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Cavaliers making a switch here.
Substitution on court.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Mobley outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
To the middle. Mobley. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 13. There's the triple. A nice shot by McDaniels.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The
Can you believe that?
Turns up and turns out, throwing it down. Come on.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Here's Reed. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Edwards inside. Misses in close. Pass to Okoro. And they get it. Sinks the three-pointer. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Ball's knocked loose. For three, Edwards. Sinks the triple.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Shots good by Mitchell.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Assisted by Rudy Gobert.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg